Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and trail channel report. And so this morning, we're going to start with some water, and then we have some rescues and stuff. I'm not sure what she has over here, but I didn't see a whole lot of stuff when I punched in Hiker News, did you?
We'll see.
All right, sweet. Take it away, man.
All right, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Right now in Blairsville, it is 67 degrees and clear. We are looking at a high today of 81 degrees with some sunshine and clouds mixed. A slight chance of a rain shower. Winds are going to be 5 to 10 miles per hour today. And then 67 tonight with a few clouds and 5 to 10 mile per hour winds overnight. Blood Mountain, 73 degrees today for a high, partly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m., and then a slight chance between 4 and 5 p.m. All right, so then the winds there will be 10 miles per hour with gusts to 20 and 30% chance of rain. And then tonight, we're going to have a low of 64 degrees, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 7 p.m. Mostly cloudy, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 25. And there's a 20% chance of rain. All right, so let's remember, even when they're not the gustier winds, let's check for those branches and limbs and things that could fall down before we set up our camp. That way we can stay safe out there. All right, water's good mostly along the trail. Make sure you're topping off at Hawk Mountain Shelter. You have that 6.2 mile walk north until you reach Justice Creek, where you'll be able to get water again. Justice is a reliable source. And then right now, Slaughter Creek, before you climb Blood Mountain, still has water, so you can top off there also. Blood has no water, so make sure you carry enough. Neal to Hogpen Gap is dry. Hogpen Gap does have water. You just have to walk all the way down to the very last blue blaze. And then let's make sure we're watching for snakes out there. It's that time of year. They're in the sunshine. They stretch across the trail, rocks, logs, stumps, anywhere. And be careful picking things up off the ground. They camouflage very well. Cow Rock Boulders, 5 miles north of Neal Gap. Remember those copperheads that have a nest in there. All right, Great Smoky Mountain National Park, bears. All shelters are open. Campsites closed are 23 and 96. And warnings are Charlie's Bunyan, Trillium Gap Trail, and campsites 83 and 84. And not just the Smoky Mountains. Let's always practice leave no trace, good food storage, good trash removal. Let's keep it a clean, safe place for all. And then the ongoing closure for 441 Newfound Gap Road from that landslide a bit back. It is closed on the Tennessee side from Sugarlands to Newfound Gap. And then you can access Newfound Gap. It is open on the North Carolina side. You can go straight through Cherokee and right on up to Newfound Gap. All right, Donald, I'm going to turn it over to you now, and you can talk about some other stuff that's going on.
Sweet, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, what do you have going on this morning?
Some rescues.
All right. Okay. All right. So good morning, guys. Let's go ahead and start with the Franklin Mountain State Park, Texas. This Saturday, 3 hikers were rescued from Mundy's Gap in the heart of the Franklin Mountains, with one male suffering from heat stroke and needing to be airlifted by Mountain Rescue. ComSAR Combined SAR is a joint effort between the El Paso Fire Department and the El Paso Police Department. This team specializes in technical rope work and SAR operations, including wilderness rescues. The other 2 hikers were safely escorted down the mountain with no injuries reported. The person who was airlifted is in stable condition. No further info. So Canada Rescues, the RCMP, is reminding hikers to be prepared after someone had to be rescued from a trail in Bay Bulls Tuesday night. The call came in around 8 p.m. of a hiker stranded near the Spout section of the East Coast Trail. Rover SAR and the Witless Bay Volunteer Fire Department also responded, and the Joint Rescue Coordination Center was engaged due to the remote location. The hiker and her companion who made the call were safely rescued and The hiker and her companion who made the call were safely rescued the following morning. Awesome. The Mounties are reminding hikers to know their limits, plan a route based on the experience and ability level, check the weather and trail conditions, go with a friend or group, pack emergency supplies, and advise family or friends of where you are going and when you will be back. All right, and so we have a rescue in Hawaii. The Honolulu Fire Department deployed its A-1 helicopter to airlift an ailing hiker from the Crouching Lion Trail in Kawa. Kawa.
I had to do a double take when I saw that
Yeah,
spelling.
right, dude. It's like Kawa. HFD received a 911 call at 12:46 p.m. reporting that a female hiker in her 20s had fallen ill and was unable to descend the trail with the help of her hiking companion. 6 units staffed with 18 personnel responded, with the first unit arriving at 1 p.m. to establish a command post and gather information. The second unit arrived to secure a landing zone to prepare for the air operation. Air 1 made visual contact with the hiker and dropped a rescuer to her location at 1:32 p.m.-ish. A medical assessment was conducted to confirm she was uninjured before she was airlifted to the landing zone at 2:02 p.m., where she declined medical attention. The second hiker was also airlifted to the landing zone. No other information. Okay, and then now we have a lightning strike, and I actually posted this on my page, on my profile on Facebook just recently. Now, so I talked about this last week also, or a week or two ago, man. I was on Reddit, and there was a question from a new hiker asking what to do during a rainstorm. Now, there are numerous answers, and I'm shocked to see how many answers were just walk out there, don't worry, you're underneath trees, yada, yada, yada. And so this person decided to continue hiking in a storm, and they were struck by lightning. And so what shocked me on the Reddit, this is 170,000 people in this room looking at this stuff. I saw a whole bunch of people responding, and a whole bunch of people responding to the people that were giving information on what to do. And so one of them had hiked in 2014, and I guess they thought they were some king hiker, and people listen to them. And it's like, listen to people like this, man, because they've hiked once, and so they think they know everything, and not the person, but, well, they do too, but the people that are reading that stuff, man, they really take that
Like it's law, rule.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so when you see someone like this talking about, oh, well, just keep hiking, that's what I did, and you know, when it's lightning out, just hide under, just keep walking because you're underneath trees. And, you know, that's one of the rules of getting, you know, what to do during a thunder, lightning storm, rainstorm, is not to get under a tree, because they are high risk of getting struck by lightning. And so this is a really interesting article. This person in Wisconsin, Palmyra, was injured by what appears to be an indirect strike of lightning in Palmyra on August 9th, according to a Palmyra police and public safety director. The Palmyra Fire and Rescue Department says the lightning strike happened near the victim, who is on the Carlin hiking trail. The strike happened around 4 p.m. Saturday. Officials say bystanders and a Jefferson County deputy were the first to help the person, who was awake and breathing when Palmyra Fire and Rescue took them to the hospital. No further info. And so when I was young, man, my buddy Tony Lorette and his little brother Mikey, he used to live up in this apartment complex, and there was a golf course right next to it, and it was the Hayford Heights or Farmingdale golf course. I can't even remember now. But anyways, man, we were climbing this. There was a metal fence and a metal gate, like a old cow pasture gate, but it was metal, and the fence was all metal, and they had these big metal posts, and it was raining out, and this big strike of lightning came down and like struck. I don't know if it struck the pole or what it struck, but it threw me way off the fence and knocked me out. But that happened when I was like, I honestly can't remember. It was like 10 or 11 years old, maybe. And so maybe 12. I doubt it was that old, man. I honestly can't remember, but I do remember that. And you know, when we were out at camp and stuff, man, we had a camp on Calamity Lake. When it rained and thundered and lightninged, we got out of the water, dude. And it didn't even matter if it was raining right there, man. If you could hear it, we got out of the water, man. And I'm blown away by how many people don't know
Well, you know
to
what?
seek a low ground and get out of the.
And you know, as far as, you know, keep hiking, you're under the trees. Well, tell that to the person that got struck by lightning climbing up out of Wood
Oh,
Gap,
yeah.
going up to Preacher Rock. You're totally under the trees.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well,
it's-
not just that,
you know,
man. I mean,
that's just an
yeah.
example, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, and you know, reading that type of stuff really just, I don't know, man.
Just
It's
because
just,
somebody
yeah.
experienced safety during a storm that they should not have been out in,
Yeah.
doesn't mean everybody's going to be safe. They just were lucky.
Yeah, this person was real lucky because they were, you know, still breathing and stuff. But I mean, there could be things wrong with them. Who knows, man? You know what I mean, dude? And so, I don't know exactly how an lightning strike works, but I know when people get hit with high voltage, it blows out their. I've seen it before, and my friends blows out out of your fingers. It blows off the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes, man. Or out of your calves. I've seen my buddy have a hole in his calf, dude, where the electricity came out there. Yeah, I saw this other dude, man, that had two spots right here, man, on his inside of his what's this called, thighs, and he had two holes, man, where on each thigh on the inside, two holes where the electricity had blown out his
You're
legs.
lucky to be alive with that.
Sure, man. Yeah, that's big voltage, though, man. Yeah. Anyways, got to be super careful. I don't know how it works with electricity, man, but I'm going to say that it will mess you up. Yeah, so that's what we have going on today with that. We have some rides going on today. We've got a big one going from Clayton down to Atlanta Air, and then we have,
Got some Neil Gap people going back to Amicalola Falls.
that's right, and then we have some people on trail right now, so if they may call, who knows, man.
That's right.
They usually do, so we'll see what goes on, man. We're here for them, and then Jordan's going to be around here, floating around, Mary, a little bit in between stuff. We have been experimenting with some food, man, so we're making fried dough, man, and the Hiawassee Fairground will have a fair on August 16th, and you know, if anyone likes fair food and stuff, man, I won't get on their rides, but excuse me, but I will go ahead and go there and eat some fair food. But our dough balls are super
delicious.
tasty, man. Gonna fry some apples up, get some ice cream, whip some cream up, man, and get a feast going on.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah, man. All right, anyways, guys, if anyone needs anything at all, we're here for you. Just give us a jingle, man. And we're here. All right. One love, man. Peace. Thank you.